Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah. How is everyone doing? Let's see. Yeah. Hey, Jam. Hey, Summer. Hey, James. Yeah. How... I hope you're all doing well. Bernard told you can't unpickle a pickle, so now you're holding a pickle in a jar filled with chemicals and enzymes. Good luck.
I believe in you.
You can unpickle that pickle.
Yeah. And if you can't, then just go sneak out and buy a regular cucumber and pretend.
Yeah, it's that easy. Not her chest, got him. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Saffron.
Heck yeah.
So welcome in, Voodle. How's it going? Hope you're well. Alright. Let's continue. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean...
No, I heard it's his successor this time.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma is a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. Also, he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. Now his successor. Wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be.
It's actually not his successor. It's just Manfred von Karma being channeled. He's rocking that top knot. Purple robes.
It's no good. Oh. Isn't that...
Yeah. It probably got pearls.
Mystic Maya! Early! You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
That's... I can't... If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh, man.
Early? What about the train? Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. It's a very, very good emote, James. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them. When you're rivals for life...
Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What? Oh, wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom.
Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick?
Court is now in session. For the trial of Maya Fey. There we go. I finally fixed my mic.
Just in time, too.
Heck yeah.
Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
What's with this kid?
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr.
So
Phoenix
who's gonna
Wright.
do her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on. So, she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I mean, of course he's shocked. How's he supposed to have this? How's he supposed to have gay courtroom banter with a woman?
Exactly.
Well, what got me more shocked is not that she's a girl, but she's like a teenager. I think that's more of a shock factor.
I am Francisca Von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma?
Bit something of a personal nature. I'm sure you can. Okay. Ow!
I'm talking.
I saw this coming.
If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yow!
Make no mistake. I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
I'm doing alright, Jam. Hope you are also doing well. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate,
Defeat.
and that is perfection.
Sorry, I hate that word.
It's not something it's not something anybody can ever achieve for long. Baking cookies, nice.
Ooh, cool.
What kind of cookies, though?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. What kind?
True.
The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Delicious.
Oh, chocolate chip, nice.
Ooh, that is the good one.
Your Honor?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Really?
Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams.
Not
You said
guilty?
the
You
line.
fucking idiot. What
10
kind of defense
minutes.
attorney are you?
10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Like that's happening.
Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of himself. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
It's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
Witness, your name and occupation?
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Now!
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone will please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What they were doing in there? Nothing. Yeah.
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir.
Hey, Playpole. How's it going? Hope you're well.
Hello.
Hello.
Very good emote. Again.
Nice emote.
A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
Ah,
That's
that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I did not realize it was mine, sorry.
Judge time.
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over.
of course the good emotes from Wish,
Actually-
true. Shoutouts to
Mm.
Katsu.
Shout out to Wish.
Hell yeah.
And also to Katsu for drawing those emotes.
Oh, it was Katsu that drought, I see.
Yeah. Or plans.
So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
So yeah, that's another emote from Katsu.
Hmm?
Stop wasting my time then. It's hit game Discord Argument Simulator.
It's the it's the game that they make all the funny Twitter arguments out of.
Hey, pass.
So true. Hey Pass, how's it going? Hope you're well.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stab.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Okay.
The court accepts into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Alright. Press this one first. Alright, yeah.
Oh. Okay. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
Oh,
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was mine. It was the victim's.
The victim? Now, why would he have...
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faze, were also in the grip, sir.
Okay.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Looked right into her hands there.
The shot was fired from point-blank range.
Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow. Never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Me when Twitter.
An attorney, Phoenix Wright?
Yeah.
But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest.
Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
Also with the gun. A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
It looks like it belonged to the face, sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints were all over it.
All over it, huh?
Ugh. This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Are you sure he was stabbed first and then shot?
Yup, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ugh, what a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
This entire game is just Maya getting into extremely convoluted and specific scenarios, happen to paint her in the perfect exact light to make her look guilty. Yeah,
Yeah,
hardly the first time.
I mean, except for the
Legit.
one case where she does commit the murder and it doesn't look like it's her.
Surely. We have the pistol and the knife. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
and 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. Except the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See? Just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now will be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I'd better think this through all the way.
That is a big decision.
Yeah? So, chat, what do you think it is?
You won't do it, coward. Do it. Dare ya. Double dog dare ya.
Purple dog dare ya?
She's never guilty in these. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Plead not guilty. That's what you think.
If we plead justified self-defense, you'd basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor,
Have you reached the conclusion, Mr. Wright?
the defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir.
Now, see here. Proceedings are run by. I'm gonna get. Hey? Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
I do not like this.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this.
This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Can this situation get any worse?
Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence.
Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
For drama. You're kinda scary today, you know, pal.
Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that attitude in my court. Even though Francisca does the exact same attitude and you say nothing. All right, just please stop glaring at me like that.
This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime.
Maya's costume?
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya, she's wearing your channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else?
Mr. Wright, this is a video game. We never would change costumes.
Or clothes,
Yeah,
for
of
that
course.
matter.
As you can see, it's covered in blood.
This blood on the costume.
Lab results show that it is the victim's blood.
So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well,
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes. Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Elaborate, please.
Now even the judge is on her side. If I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do?
The character's having hundreds of identical copies of their usual outfit. Yeah, the SpongeBob wardrobe.
For real. Just pulling open the
Yeah.
closet and there's just one for every episode so far, some shit.
Reminds me of someone that had the same glass, that had a whole dress of the same glasses.
I don't know, do we press
So
further
we're
or
gonna
do
let
we
it
back
be,
off?
or we're gonna YOLO?
We'll press further.
We're YOLOing then.
Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? Must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder.
Mr. Wright. Ms. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Is it, though?
Interesting you say that, Judge.
Looks like my time is up. So, about the costume.
We can look at the court record.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we can't check it. Okay. Maybe we'll get that feature back eventually.
Yeah, maybe once the DS games come around.
Show off your detective badge. When we have an opportunity to present it. No 3D from RFTA. Let's see, nothing wrong or one little thing? Do we know what that little thing is?
I don't think you can poke a hole in her testimony.
Yeah, we can't really do that right now. Alright, we'll say there's nothing wrong for now then.
If I pursue this and I turn up nothing, it could be disastrous. You're right, Your Honor. There is absolutely nothing more to this.
Good. Well, Detective, please continue with your testimony.
Can you take a look at the costume once more? At least as much of a look as it will allow.
No, apparently we cannot.
There's not much else we can.
Very annoying because
Yeah.
you should have been able to see the entire costume.
Yeah, there's not much else we can really glean from this right now.
Yeah, it's... Can you try... can you check the first evidence page again?
Okay.
Okay.
Filling chamber, the autopsy report, gunpowder residue around bullet hole, 2 shots fired. There's Maya's and Gray's fingerprints.
Okay, I don't know if I'm thinking too far ahead or something, because it's... The thing that I think you're supposed to do at this stage, I'm not seeing, and it's weirding me out.
There's the. Yeah, that must have been where the other. Okay.
I saw something, but if I say it, it's gonna be obvious, so hence why I'm not saying anything.
The only other thing I can think to try right now is the Magatama.
I don't think the Magatama works.
No,
here
yeah, I don't
specifically.
think
That's
it's
more for investigation.
Yeah, I don't think it's used in courtrooms.
I don't think it was ever used in courtrooms, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like never even presented as evidence. I don't think
Yeah.
either.
Same with the attorney's badge.
Right.
That's if you're a coward and don't present the attorney's badge every time. Present it right now.
Yeah, we'll risk the
Oh no.
kind of weird never goes off in a courtroom, even though it definitely should. Yeah, that's a little weird. You'd think it would. We do have another statement to press here, though. So yeah,
Kind
we'll
of a spoiler, but just a minor one that the Magatama was never actually a piece of evidence, which I always found it very weird.
I mean, a slight spoiler, but I don't think there's ever really a point where it'd be like really seriously considered.
it's just an investigation tool.
Yeah, you know, just
Yeah.
Kind of
Your
like,
Honor, Your Honor, this little magic pendant I have says that this dude lying.
yeah. It's like
yeah.
the fingerprinting kit and the luminol fluid.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I think we should press this statement next.
Sure, go ahead.
The defendant attacked.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh, I scrolled up. I see. That Von Karma. She thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Alright, let's go back to that statement. Oh. There's only okay.
3 only. There we go.
Alright, go ahead.
The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't?
We can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically.
In real trouble now. Only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. Okay.
Proof that he fought back. Okay.
So what would that be then? Oh, wait. Without a doubt was not fighting back. Okay, but then why would the gun have his fingerprints on it then?
Well,
And have
it was
two
his
shots
gun.
fired.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but also, Maya had to have stolen it from him in a struggle, and there were also 2 shots fired from it. And maybe that.
Okay, so I double checked, and yeah, you actually can't see the thing that you're supposed to examine at this point. It's kind of a
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah, that was not of a thing for the game. Yeah, kind of a.
Dang.
They should have let you see the thing, right?
Right. I think I see what to present though. Yeah, I'm going to present this folding screen.
Well,
Is it not? Okay. I guess we need to establish something else first before we can present that. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
exactly are the evidence in this statement now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points of the judge.
No, he lost you 2 points.
2 of them.
How are we still taking two damage from this? I thought we left that behind in the first game. Okay, well,
What if you press the second statement again?
Press the one where Von Karma tries to silence you.
Yeah, that
oh,
one.
Yeah. Try this one. Look, the murderer is right there. Okay. Covered in blood. Okay, so that's this one.
Oh, so it's the third. Sorry.
Yeah, the blood on the costume. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. It's further.
There. Oh, there we go. Now we
There
now
we go.
can see the whole thing.
Oh, I see it.
There we go.
Poke a hole in
Now
it.
you understand why I say poke a hole?
Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal?
Where is this problem you are talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. I ask the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
A hole that smells of gunpowder. Really?
Looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
Okay, first of all, how? You're a human, Judge. There's no way you can identify gunpowder after like a day.
Oh, you see, it was folded up, so the gunpowder smell was kind of stuck in there.
Is that an actual thing? Or
I
you're
I just made it up. It might be true, but
Just to say.
Okay, now I'm actually curious if If gunpowder smell can last that long.
Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Sorry. Order! This is a very grave matter. Best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Press the check button for details. Okay.
So there we go. Now we can see it. Why we couldn't see it before?
Really weird.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, Detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way!
Detective Gumshoe, please continue your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything new?
So only that wasn't enough.
Okay, should we try
Maybe the
pressing
last
this
one?
again? Yeah, we'll try pressing this one again. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay. How do I present that evidence from earlier?
So, I mean, now that you have it updated,
That's
Yeah.
true. Right, now we can present this.
yeah. The music cut.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right.
It seems you are correct. You are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
All right. Wind seems to be shifting.
Are you sure about that?
Huh.
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Ah!
Told you wouldn't, coward.
Why? That is right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No!
Um. Well then.
Hmm.
Hello?
Wait, are you good? Is the screen capture working on your end?
Y- Uh, I think so. It's showing the
Oh,
judge
great.
blinking.
Oh. Is it good on your end, Wolfy? I think Wolfy might be having connection issues. I don't know if
Oh.
don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah, it's what the hell is up with just the internet? This is like the third stream that's in 3 days.
It's really weird. Um.
Ah,
All right. Did it
Go.
work? Are you back?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
oh, phew.
All right. Yeah, you seem to be having internet troubles there.
Yeah. I thought it was. Well, yes, that is true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so? Well, yes, that is true. Hmm.
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh yeah, that's is that where that came from? The championships?
Huh.
Been enjoying that ramen for like a whole year.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took the shot, but because they were
Did your mic cut out, Saffron?
did it? Oh, shit.
Not for me.
On that little bit there. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Let me just.
Oh
There we
shit,
go.
the best viewers. Better
Best
than all of you guys.
viewers.
I mean, what?
Oh. What was that?
Yeah, it was a bot.
I see.
The victim
Good
took a
ban.
shot. Oh. Hell yeah. Get fucking obliterated.
Alright, go ahead.
The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Hmm. The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Thank you. I'm glad you like my fan fiction, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright,
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Apparently you can.
Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With a nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
Well, if you're if so perfect, then why is this case still going?
Pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect.
Well, then must be not. This is not everything. If she's perfect, then of course she has more. About what you're talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Now that we're both looking at him.
Yeah.
Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir.
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ow!
How much blood did you donate?
Sorry.
It's a good question.
Well,
Would
the
you
two were
feel
fighting, the
dizzy
victim took out
afterward?
his gun.
That was pretty much a hefty sum.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear that it's pretty normal to feel kind of woozy after donating blood.
Yeah, woozy, but not dizzy.
Potato. Yeah, I wish I could speak from personal experience, but diabetic blood isn't so hot.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably is mine because he has diabetes also runs in the family here, so
Rest in rep.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Saffron?
While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun.
Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks
That's
like
a
the
very
victim,
good question.
Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun?
Wait, black market? Not Walmart?
There's only so much you can do with localization.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Was he taking precautions against something?
victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Really glad you weren't hurt.
The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Maya's never fired a gun before in her life.
Victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger.
Even me? I wonder.
Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect.
This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. Uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it.
Okay, so where is the contradiction in here then?
Where indeed?
This will review our court record in the meantime. Chest shot point blank, gunpowder residue around bullet hole. 2 shots fired. There's their fingerprints. Smoke-proof knife belongs to the phase. Was Myers wearing at the time of the murder. And then we see there's a bullet hole. Okay. So, what do we have then?
For this one, it might help to think of the curious incident with the dog in the nighttime.
Right, so the gun. Alright, so which statement was that then? Like the, do you wanna press the one with the knife again? Could it have been there? Difference, okay. Okay, but then channeling, alright. Slight changes, okay.
Sorry, it cut out a lot there. Sorry.
Oh. So what was it you were referring to?
The curious incident of the dog in the nighttime. Maybe you Sherlock Holmes heads out there.
Okay. So, what do we have for that then? Okay. I'll look through these again, just press these statements again. Didn't kill him, blood loss. Times, okay. Fighting took out his gun, okay. Bought it off the black market. Like, is that the suspicion? Is that what we should be looking at?
No.
I don't think so, yeah.
Is this something about the knife fight? Is that what you said earlier?
No, I was referencing it's a Sherlock Holmes referring to a piece of evidence that should be there but isn't.
I see. So, which statement are we looking
Ah,
at?
I see.
Okay. Stabbed the victim in the chest. Must have his strength to fight back. And took out his gun.
As the story goes, Watson replies, "But there was no incident with the dog in the nighttime," and Holmes replies, "That's what was so curious about it."
So, statement then. I'll take a look at the court record again. Same manner. I don't know if that's going to come into play. Okay. Right, so... The only thing I can think of right now... Okay, so that's the... There's that. Right, so... So she mentions channeling here. Right, so how do we... Okay, the nurse's bill. Okay. So... How do we prove that it wasn't Maya who did it? It was the nurse who did it while Maya was channeling. How do we prove that?
Profile?
Can we prove that?
Okay. No, so... if you can go forward, I can tell you which statement it should be.
Okay. Alright, so that's statement number 1, statement number 2, 3,
3,
4,
4, 5.
5.
Okay. Yeah, so it's statement 4.
Okay. We'll press this one then.
Too close, but he missed.
Hole in the costume was made then. Okay. Then we're already fighting when a shot was fired. Okay. Is that the contradiction? The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired? Is that the contradiction? Is that what we're looking for?
No, not that they
Oh.
were fighting while it was fired.
Oh.
I think, look at the costume again.
Okay. Alright. Do you see anything then?
Look at the hole.
Right, the bullet hole.
I think I
Okay.
understand. Okay. Okay. I think I understood what Saffron meant by the dog thing. Something
Okay.
that should be there, but it isn't.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's a... They did mention... They did refer to it earlier.
Yeah.
The channeling, right?
No.
No, it's not the channeling.
Okay. So we have the bullet hole. Okay.
You can look at the autopsy report if you want a reminder.
Stabbed in chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around bullet hole. Okay.
I think you should have all the information you need now to get 2x2.
So, do we present the report then, or something else?
No, something else.
Okay. The thing I can think is maybe the gun? Well, then how does that add up? We present the gun itself,
I
or
think
the folding
you-
screen?
No, I don't think it's that.
Hmm.
Let's think it a bit. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
Okay.
He's saying that they were close.
Yeah. Probably 12 to 20 inches at least.
Mm-hmm.
At
They were
most.
close. Then something would be. Then what would happen with the bullet hole on the costume if they were close?
Okay. Well. What happened? Well, I mean, the only other thing I can think of is that if he missed, he would have shot the folding screen instead, so... But there's this other bullet hole here in Maya's costume. Let me try pressing the statement again. Okay, let me enable the slug. And numlock, I need to enable that too. Right. Now enable the Wright redeem. There. Okay. Okay. Let's press the statement again. Bullet hole in the costume was made then. Already fighting when a shot was fired. Okay. Like, and this is the one we present on, right? This statement?
Yes.
Okay. Still not
I know you
quite-
can do it.
Yeah, I'm still not quite seeing it, but I'll try to think a bit more. Stab in chest, shot at point blank. Yeah, that's 12 to 20 inches. Okay. And he missed the first time from this folding screen. Okay.
Missing isn't important.
Yeah.
Okay. Stab in chest, shot at point blank. Actually, wait, yeah, if it had... Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, so both holes would have been made by the same bullet then, right? If two shots were fired.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to think about what piece of evidence to present then. Maybe I don't see how the pistol itself would disprove anything. So I don't think it's this.
No.
The knife, that doesn't disprove anything either. Costume, I mean, what does this disprove? It doesn't, right? So... And again, this is the only other thing I can think to present, though, because I don't see how any of these are relevant. So I guess I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with my gut and present the costume. First, I'll hydrate. Okay. Yeah. Present. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Yep. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume?
There you go.
Gunpowder burn?
Understood now what we meant, Ruby?
I forgot about that. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh!
But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
So am I, Francisca von Karma.
You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away.
Why?
After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. Then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. No, it doesn't. Anyone that saw a stabbing in a movie knows that you don't need to take a step back to stab it again. It's just a move of the wrist.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Take a
Mr.
step back
Wright?
if you're gonna do a combo with it, though.
Of course.
I must be careful. Can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think.
I hate the gum fruit from One Piece.
Well, damn. Maya's powerful then.
I mean, the most ambitious crossover.
There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Flaw?
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. Must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
And what would that be? Stabbed in chest and shot at point blank. Okay. Where is that then?
Where it be?
Where it be? Is it the... Are we circling back to the autopsy reports? No, it couldn't be that.
Oh, don't update it.
Huh?
No, don't update it.
Hmm?
Don't update it. Alright,
What is the line of thinking again?
Um, disproving that she stabbed him, then put distance between them to make the final blow.
But why would you need to do that if you've already stabbed them then?
So, I'd recommend think about what positions they would be in that scenario, and not necessarily horizontal positions.
Okay, so... Alright, so if he were stabbed, he would be... like kneeling or doubling over, right? I feel like...
Yeah, almost certainly. Especially since he was probably already, like, kneeling just from the channeling.
Right, so...
Oh, they would be close to the floor?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he'd be close to the floor.
Okay, so how do we...
So, if I get it,
contradict that?
Ruby needs to find something that is close to the floor.
About 8 inches off the ground. Okay. Well, that's pretty close. 8 inches off the ground. You know, that's
Is it? I don't know if that is legit.
close. Yeah, it's not a 100% serious suggestion. But have we presented this actually? Come to think of it.
We have not.
I feel like it has to come into play eventually then. Just
Now that
Yeah.
ball is just there for
Yeah, I
decoration.
would say it's kind of close. Why do you must use these measurements just to taunt me? God damn it!
pistol, okay. So then... Where is the... I don't know, this folding screen's the only thing I can really think of right now.
Yeah.
So... do I present it now? Or do I present something else? I'm trying to think about what else would contradict this line of thinking. 7 chest shot at point blank, gunpowder residue. 2 shots fired, no. Okay. I feel like this is the... I feel like this has to be it. Like, this has to be what we present. If that's what you were referring to earlier. I think we'll go with this. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, I
that.
mean, think about the path that the bullet would take.
Right. We'll look at the floor plans again for that.
Not really that so much, especially since it doesn't show where that they would have been standing.
Yeah.
But so he was on the floor,
Mhm.
Maya was standing up, and the bullet traveled from him to her, and then it went to 8 inches off the ground behind her.
Okay. then, yeah, 2 shots were fired. I think that's also something to consider. And then, of course, the hole in the costume here.
Right. Would that hole have been 8 inches off the ground in the scenario that Franziska is presenting?
I don't think so, no. Like if... Or no, maybe... Okay. 8 inches off the ground. Yeah, that seems... Yeah, that seems too low for that then, right? But if he missed, then... Yeah, I don't know, that's... Okay. Okay, so she was standing up. The... Gray took the shot. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have, huh? Is it... Are we circling back to the costume, then?
I mean, the bullet going through the sleeve doesn't contradict her what she's presenting here.
Right, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's staring me right in the face, but I also have to think about how I'm arriving at this conclusion. Right. So if he was sitting there, yeah, then yeah, okay, it would have gone into the folding screen then. I feel like I can go ahead and present this. Now that I've really thought about it. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Oh, where? What?
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless? Hey, I mean, they're not alone. Right, you saw how long it took me to figure that one out.
Yeah, just
Yeah, it... The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, and then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, Maya...
You don't get to be champion of the Pokemon League without knowing how to spam full restores!
There's no full restores here. When the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
actually you do get a full restore when you win a Magatama thing.
True.
So hey Wish, how's it going? Hope you're well.
Hello, Wish.
I wish. Sorry, we don't have anything weird for you just yet.
It's only a matter of time.
Thank God.
For now.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Oh. That one's yours, Wolfy.
Wolfy?
Order.
Wolfy.
There we go.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Wolfy!
This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Okay, I remember this was very annoying.
Okay. So... it passed through and hit her sleeve, so it had to be somewhere in this quadrant, right? Like, somewhere in this corner.
Saffron?
It, like right here, right?
I am trying to remember. I'm blanking on this one.
Yeah, when they make you point out precise spots like this.
Yeah.
We don't get to... No, we don't get to save before this, too, so...
Sadly, yeah.
Okay. So... where could she have been standing, then? Like, somewhere in this...
near the hole. So, around... Yeah.
It's like... couldn't have been, like, right behind it, could it? If you miss, you can save before it prompts you again? Okay. Yeah, it's good to know. I feel like, I feel like she had to have been standing diagonally from Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that much you can say.
So here then? Should we try right here?
Break out the straight edge.
Let's try this. Okay, present. Somewhere around here.
I guess we got it wrong.
Yep.
I can save right here, at least.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many attempts this is gonna take.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean...
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I fresh up.
Sure.
The judge just
In the
starts
meantime,
brushing his
I
teeth
want
in
you
the middle of the courtroom.
thinking things through again, Mr. Wright.
Ah, of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. Okay, so, not there then. Could she have been here then? Just like directly in front of it? Does that make sense?
Probably be the best next option.
Let's try it.
Okay then. Nope.
That wasn't it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's really not much investigating here. It's more just you have to pick the right
hitting
spot.
the right spot, which is very annoying.
Yeah. Where is that then? Like here? Like here in this spot? Like in this corner? Well, no. How about that of? Okay. Have we tried this spot right here? We tried this. Okay. Or be closer to the victim then? Like over here? Does that make sense? Like the only thing I can think is that she had to have been standing like diagonally from the victim for it to pass through her costume and then hit the
Yeah.
So let's see if it's here. That's not it either.
Nope.
Man, alright. Let's try saving right here instead. Seems like a faster spot to load from. Okay, let's try this again. So... about... Could have been standing that far. Have we tried here yet? Let's try here. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Let's... I'm trying to think about where I haven't tried yet. Here? Let's see. Let's see if it's here. Nope, not it. Dang, what is it then? Okay. Well, the only other place I can think of is that she was here, maybe? I don't know. Let's try here. Nope. Dang. Just gotta keep finding that spot, I guess. Where have we not looked? That's hard to keep track of too. You gotta find where you haven't looked yet.
Yeah.
Does not tell you that.
Let's try very close to the hole then. Very close.
That work? I guess I
Yeah.
guess I can try. Okay.
There we go.
She was standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge a distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ugh. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You've...
Okay, but like real talk, there's a whole lot more than 2 feet between where gray was and that folding screen.
Yeah. Like that. Like, no wonder it confused me.
Yeah,
I was like, wait.
this part is also confused me back when I tried the case again.
It's- Is it just a case of localization then?
Maybe, yeah. I believe it. It has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Does it?
So, does it change or not?
Well,
I mean, we gotta hope it does.
yeah. We'll say it changes. Changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright. The rest of the trial should be in the last radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh. All the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How was it all my fault?
You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later.
Punishment?
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta.
This is... Not wanting to see more of Gumshoe's face is actually an early hint to her lesbianism.
So true.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, it's a joke, but also for real.
I can't say anything anymore because it would be considered a spoiler, so hence why I will just plead the fifth and stay quiet.
Oh, I'm not going to be any more specific than that. Just dropping that and running.
I see.
Alright, go ahead.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. To
Oh.
be continued.
There's the to be continued screen.
When are they finally going to release 3 Be Continued?
So true. Alright, so... Let's see, is that a good place to call it? We've been going... an hour 50. It's a little bit shorter than usual.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, taking a peek at that, it looks like the next part isn't too long, so I think it'd be reasonable to keep going.
Yeah.
Sure, let's
Yeah, I
go
think.
for it.
Yeah, I'm going with Saffron on this one.
Okay,
And from what I can see, yeah, it's a good position, and it's not that long.
sure, we'll go for it then. Phew. That was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me. But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
You were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart.
Oh. Guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly?
If even Pearl believes Maya did it, it seems pretty clear. Dang.
Yeah, I remember her, but what do you mean she died?
My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh. I didn't know that.
But we're now reconvened. Now, the first order of. Oh,
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer, witness the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's a violence against my fair self.
That is fine, even though you are correct.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip.
Yeah, we know.
Ah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
This is fine, and this is a fine.
Okay, yeah, wonder if what would Von Karma feel if she was the one getting whipped? Now, moving on. Now, let's all be one happy family, okay? Judge, really?
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course.
Eh? Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
Moment of truth. We'll be in that picture.
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber.
Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testify against its own client.
This least weird thing to happen in an Ace Attorney game.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot.
Was it really a gunshot?
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why were we here listening to the defense testify?
World becomes just a little crueler.
You see where it keeps a lack of healing
Like
between
it
trial
wasn't
segments.
before. Yeah.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room.
So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for
'Cause I think it
apologizing.
is.
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would like to see, Judge.
Judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And? What did you see once you broke in?
Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around.
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
Oh yeah, I was the one who did this voice.
Yeah.
I was murdered.
Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Based off of Mary.
Yeah,
So,
sorry.
yeah.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness. Think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered.
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It was Maya that went in.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is mostly certain Maya Fey.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Hope it's been. Hope the championships have been fun. I don't really keep up with those.
Yeah, neither did I a bit. I just know that Wolfy did pretty good.
Someone who keeps up with competitive says that Wolfie's favorite starter is Embor, so I'm glad for that. I'm glad that Wolfie's doing good.
Nice. Exactly.
Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again.
Masters finals, I see. That means that hope we get any news by the end of the world tournament. Not the first time they would sneak in game something from the game.
Just casually drop the Gen 10 starters.
Imagine.
Nah,
Yeah.
too early for that.
Yeah,
would
please,
get
please
something
God
from GA
don't.
for
Please
sure.
God don't.
Yeah.
Like, Legends ZA news first, if anything.
Yeah, like we only
Yeah,
have one
absolutely.
trailer from February. We're
Yeah.
like in the middle of August with no news.
Which is extremely pog.
That's also true.
Like not even a launch date at this point.
Yeah, that is reassuring actually. It means
yeah.
it means they're taking their time to work on the game.
Yeah, and just say it, please. That is November of next year.
That sounds right, I think.
I wouldn't mind if they dropped like what the starters will be, but like yeah, let's
that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
let's not let's keep things nice and steady.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
I'm expecting news until February. That would make sense. Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. That old witch chased us out of the room, so
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay?
hear that, Pearl? I called your mother a witch. With a capital B.
Capital B.
B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think about that for a second.
Yeah.
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about...
Under the flooring. The
Under
pillow was
the-
a mole man.
Under the flooring.
The flooring. Morgan will
So
very
which of these three you think it's the most plausible?
Morgan will very soon become a witch after someone taught her daughter swears. Behind the door seems likely.
What's the first swear that you're gonna teach Pearl?
Wait a minute. Didn't the doors open to the outside instead of inside?
I think so, right? Yeah, because it's locked on the outside, right?
No, it's locked from the inside.
Or you need.
Can you double check the
For record.
Can you double check the floor map to see if it shows which direction they open? Because I can't remember. I would think that they'd open inward because
I think
it
it's
being broken
the
down,
channeling
but
chamber room plan, not the.
yeah, the channeling chamber room plan.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Look at that then.
Okay, so it doesn't.
It does not say. God damn it.
Yeah. So
So
behind
here we have a 50-50, I guess.
yeah. Behind the folding screen is that's a curious one. Why would they
Literally just chilling there.
Maybe not. I think behind the door would be the more daring one.
Yeah, I think behind the door seems the most likely. So, I think we can go with that. Yeah, behind the door. What about behind the door? Did you check there?
What do I look like to you? I wasn't born yesterday, you know. First off, the one that busted that door open was you. With the way you slammed that door, anyone standing behind it would have had more face and less nose, free of charge.
Oh,
In any
that,
case,
yeah. The doors were on the wall. I mean, behind the door would be quite difficult to be.
in any case, there was no one standing behind the door. She actually had the police investigate that too? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony.
What if the killer was really, really flat?
Oh my god.
I knew it, it was Mr. Game & Watch.
Like they were made of paper?
Paper Mario killed her.
Oh my.
I knew it. He was working with Mr. Game & Watch this whole time.
Oh my god.
It was right under our noses.
This is actually why Phoenix Wright isn't allowed in Smash Brothers, because he convicted Mr. Game & Watch, and there are huge jurisdictional issues.
Man. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
Damn right.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. Right, okay.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do? If I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Is there?
Is there? I don't think there is. We have Lada's photo.
Right. Well, Lada's
Yeah,
photos,
I
the
don't
one on
think
screen.
we can.
We can?
I don't think we can.
Yeah, I don't see anything here. Yeah, none of these really point out a contradiction.
Yeah.
We don't have it yet. No, not yet. Right, go ahead.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
that's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think this is quite obvious to this court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally, 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense...
Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. Lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia!
Oh my.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But... Pearls!
Those are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
How? She's already taken away every advantage.
advantage is still in your hands. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
I was murdered.
What? Did someone say? Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, someone did say that earlier, James.
Yep.
Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle.
Yeah?
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore,
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
I have some place to go. I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony. Okay, that whip went went far and beyond.
Well, heck. What am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See? You got through the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him.
Yeah.
It's 2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Okay.
Scared of ghosts, said the paranormal photographer.
Yeah, I just photo vampires and werewolves. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was
So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you see anything? Did you happen to see anything else?
I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it.
And perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Eh?
Phoenix, the fuck?
Well, I reckon that's possible.
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... How? Foolish fool spouting foolishness. Just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead.
Yeah, this is the only time that I might actually agree with her. What the hell was that, Phoenix?
I mean, do we know for sure that Maya isn't dead?
I don't know. Talk to her.
think we should-
And ask if she's dead or not.
I think we should get a medical examiner in here.
And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Ugh. Sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
This says the paranormal photographer. Yeah, bad with ghosts, but a paranormal photographer. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers.
You can say that again.
Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Yes, it would. Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. So should be grateful it's not in 5-1.
Okay. Now you got me confused, Phoenix. I do not know what that means.
Can it
That's
be in
still a man.
5-1?
Who's to say, really?
I think that's when you have 5 1/10 people tag teaming you.
Surely.
But I still managed to point my camera at mine and take a shot.
2, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
2, exactly. Thank you for the 2 bits, James.
Yeah, 2. Oh, 2 bits. Thank you.
2 of them.
Miss
2
Hart.
of them things? 2 of them? 2 of them things?
2 of
This
them.
is getting out of hand.
Yeah,
Now there are 2 of them.
sorry.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding?
No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma!
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Hello?
How well?
Okay, there we go.
Oh. Did it disconnect for you again?
My mic disconnected. Thanks, Discord.
Dang. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? So angry I lost my composure.
It's unfair, it's also mean.
Yeah. Von Karma didn't give you a chance to speak anyway. Exactly.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think...
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, there's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
Of course, it's trouble for you.
More trouble than it's worth? How? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Photo 2.
Oh. What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
Hey!
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in this picture is not Maya?
Nope, we got another one. Let me just... get you out of here. There we go. I should probably update my... update my filters real quick.
Hmm?
We got another best viewers bot.
I see.
Yeah, let me just update my... Wait, I thought I blocked that phrase. What?
I think I missed the second one, but I think the first one had like a weird underline in the E.
Okay, yeah, they're trying to sidestep this now. Oh, that's a little annoying. They're unfortunately getting smarter.
Great.
Anyway, we'll insist it's not Maya. We'll do that.
Your Honor. As you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
And also, thank you once again for the relevant emote.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! 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 Well, yes. I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it.
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling?
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I'd like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors' room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? And how did
Isn't
you
this
got
a person who was
picture?
murdered last year?
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
It's unbelievable that she can. Well, that proves Maya's power at least.
Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma. A word, if I may.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the courts, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
I don't have even a single witty line.
Looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it, even though I can. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya?
Can you prove it?
I feel like we gotta. Like, if we submit one of these profiles, then surely.
I mean, you
Let's
can
see
submit a-
Maya's picture then.
you can
Let's
submit a
see it.
profile, but like we've established that the like how would submitting a profile help here?
I guess,
Yeah.
I mean, we have a picture of their face, so that's what I was thinking.
Right,
Okay,
but
let's go through each single evidence and see what they say. What's the first one? 1 year ago. Okay, that's the malpractice incident.
Right.
The guide. Okay, the map for the Mayfair. The Magatama. The clipping that says Mini died. The folding screen.
He...
What is this black key?
it's the one of the channeling chamber.
yeah. Plans crime scene, autopsy report. Still... Like, I thought we established earlier that showing a profile also showed a picture as well.
It does, but what would that accomplish here?
Suppose not. I guess one of the newspaper clippings might be better.
Can we see the new pictures again?
Yeah, sure. I'll check this one. Alright, that's
Okay.
photo 1.
And photo 2?
Yeah, that's photo 2.
Huh. Interesting.
So, out of
Can you
these,
see the costume again?
Hang on.
the costume? Okay.
Hang on. Can you pull up the second photo?
Okay. Did you notice something?
No, I just noticed that his arm is... He's just like... He just moved his right arm, he'd be doing the Family Guy death pose.
Oh
Oh. Okay, I see. I'm sure somebody's drawn that at some point.
Yeah, legit. 100%. I think there's one thing very important that's missing in this picture.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's that? Well, okay, I guess you can't really say what it is.
I can say it because it's the
yeah.
answer.
Something missing.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay. There's no... Is it... I'm not seeing a hole in the sleeve. I don't know how important that is, though.
Seems
But-
pretty important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the hole that said that they were far apart?
Right.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is it?
If that's not a bullet hole, then what the hell is it?
Hmm. Does that prove that that she's not Maya, though?
It proves that some weird shit's going on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to directly help us in the case, but then again, what else do we
Because
have?
if that robe with the bullet hole is what Maya was wearing, then
Yeah.
who the hell is this?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, okay, maybe I was onto something then. My favorite NES game, Michael Jackson's Punch-Out!
Yeah. Welcome back, Wish.
Sure, let's try to prove it.
Yeah.
Your Honor,
Oh? The fire has turned to your eyes, I see.
this picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
Contradiction.
So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange for the court? Right. How's it? I hope it's not one of these super precise ones.
Yeah, hope it isn't.
Okay, so I'll point to the sleeve then. Please direct your attention
Okay.
here. I think we got it. Okay, cool.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you... You intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright. We should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools besides yourself?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth.
She's lying, even though her words do hold.
I know it. That woman knew about everything. Bullet hole, picture, everything.
Yeah, but can you prove that?
But you can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Gumshoe.
Poor
Ouch.
Gumshoe.
Can we go back to cutting the salary?
Gumshoe just takes L after L. Poor guy.
Yep. Except for the most important one, the dick sweep.
So true.
Yeah. In any case, this is a very big problem.
Gumshoe is paying to work at this point. Real.
Yeah. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
Judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction.
And
So,
bullet hole was made. No. Picture is a fake? No, that couldn't be it, right? Unless the shooter is someone else? Like, that's the only thing I can... Okay, yeah. The shooter is someone else. That's the only thing I can see.
It's the only one that really helps your case, really.
Yeah.
how can you say this picture was fake if Laura is the one who took it?
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
The bullet hole was made later, like, when was made it later?
Yeah, we can't really
When?
explain that one. So, yeah, the shooter is
The
someone
only one
else.
that makes sense is...
Yeah, this one.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow!
Ah!
Why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness.
Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my wit will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Well, I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. Can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
Can't believe it, even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix?
So, where did this intruder appear from? Where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove it, either one of these conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is...
It has to have been a third person, right? That's, yeah.
Yeah,
Neither of these really help us. Yeah, a third person.
Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence.
Okay, yeah, this is harder to prove.
wait, do we have an evidence that someone else was in?
No, we don't.
Whoops.
I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place.
Do we not have evidence? Do we
Do you?
not? I mean... yeah, there... You know what's been bothering me for a while?
What is it?
This key right here.
What about it?
Yep. What's
I
bothering?
I feel like it has something to do with this case. Like I just can't figure out if this is the right time for it. But I know this is going to come into play eventually. Like I have this feeling. I just don't know if that's right now. That's what bothers me.
Like, it's one of the only things we haven't presented yet. I mean, if we truly don't have anything yet, then I may as well present something, right? It's not like I can just exit out of it, right? Yeah, no, we can't.
Yeah. You have to enable takebacksies in the settings.
Can you do that?
No. No.
Alright, well, I'll just present this key right now then. I may as well. Please take a good look at this. I've already seen it. Thank you.
What? Oh. And what is the purpose of this item?
Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing.
I think this is the court that it should be signing at you, Mr. Wright.
Ouch, that stung. Alright, let's think it over again. I think the way I'm going about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if, before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is...
We can be the first.
So, what's been...
So,
Mm,
yeah,
Yeah, so what's been bothering you about that key?
yeah.
That someone else may have used it to enter the room first. But we don't have any way of proving that right now. So... yeah, that's what bothers me right now. We don't have any way to prove this. So we probably can't explain this yet, can
I
we?
think we can.
We?
Maybe so. Maya left the room. I think the only one that has something, because if we don't, then the case just ends.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only other explanation we can come up with. Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this. Can we? Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chance of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Anyways, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Does this prove anything?
Maybe we show the key now?
I feel like, yeah, because...
This is the key to the channeling chamber, right?
Yep.
Right. So maybe this is it? Hopefully...
Didn't Mia say something about the key?
I feel like she might have, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's present it then. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's a channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, a one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes? Looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. That little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No!
It seems to have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this person is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma,
How can this be?
at this point in time, a verdict of the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case?
You're human, deal with it.
Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Wow. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes. I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, I guess we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? Ticket?
So sheltered.
To be continued.
Alright.
All right,
That
investigation time.
Yeah. We have gone through it. Alright, and
Hell yeah.
now I think would be a good time to wrap up.
Yeah.
So, we'll go to the title screen. Okay. I'll go ahead and exit the game and fire up the ending playlist soon. Okay, yeah, we'll also switch to the ending screen. Right here. Oh, I need to resize the reactive group real quick. You were a bit small there. There we go.
Small.
Unsmallened. Alright, now I'll fire up the ending playlist. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Is there anybody we can raid? I haven't raided into Woobat in a while, actually. Yeah, sure. Let me open up a Woobat stream, and I'll send y'all off there. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow to play the post game of Pokemon Coliseum. Yeah, we're almost done with that game, and then depending on whether or not we
We're gonna take that plus to level 100.
barely. Right, I'm just sitting through the ad right now. But yeah, depending on how soon we finish Coliseum, we can start XD next week.
Yeah.
And that's when I'll start alternating between that and Brilliant Diamond. Because I do have to play both of those.
Good luck in Brilliant Diamond. I still have to go back to that game, but as it is a Nuzlocke, I am very, very reluctant to go back to.
Yeah, I remember it took me a while to finish one of my Nuzlocks. One in Pokemon Prism.
It's the
I get that.
Elite Four.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
no fire types, because this gen apparently has no fire types besides Infernape.
Yep.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
Like not even the Fire
And
Elite
Infernape
Four
is a
member
very
got
bad
anything.
choice for Nuzlocks.
Yeah. The only Gen 4 fire type I can think of besides Infernape is Magmortar.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I guess Rotom, but that took
There's
an entire
Rapidash,
generation.
Flareon, and
yeah.
that's about it. And I think there is Houndoom as well, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That's
Houndoom.
only in Platinum.
Yeah, I remember Houndoom.
There's also one problem that I realized.
What's that?
People say that Sinnoh has a very big fire problem, right?
Right.
And people forget that Hoenn has the same issue.
Yeah. There's not that many fire types in Hoenn, are there?
No, there isn't. Like, there's what? Numel? Blaziken, and what? Slugma?
I guess, yeah. Just those three.
Because you cannot get an Eevee normally.
Yeah, and that's still more screen time that that Slugma and Macargo got compared to Gen 2, where they first
You're
appeared.
right.
That's
Yeah, because apparently in Gen 2 they still wanted us to use Gen 1 mons
it's messed up.
for reasons we cannot understand why. Because most Gen 2 Pokemon are actually hard to obtain or are post-game related.
Yeah, it was super weird.
Yeah. It's like, why confine so many of the new Pokemon to post-game like that?
Not that much. Larvitar is 10 years, I think it is. Then Houndoom is also post-game, but I think that's about it. Most, like, Heracross is random in which trees he appears. Skarmory is version exclusive to Silver.
It's wild.
Donphan is a Route 45 encounter, so yeah. And I don't even know where Snubble is.
I couldn't even begin to guess. Let me see, was there...
So then,
Oh wait, is she live? Oh wait, no. No, she's not live. Okay. So... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid for Woobat now. /raid. Okay.
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 Okay then, people. Have a good night or
Alright.
time of day.
Yeah, everybody...
Yeah, time zones are a thing.
Take
Have a
care.
good time.
Have a good time of day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.
See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.